thank you very much for being here today. Very happy that you were able to come. Gentlemen, you can go ahead and have a seat if you'd like. You can go ahead and have a seat. This is a very proud and exciting day for all of us here in Anderson to come together to make this great announcement for our community. I'd like to start off by thanking our hard work of the folks of our local economic development department, particularly our director, Greg Winkler, and his staff, who've worked very hard and done a great job. I'd also like to thank the members of the city administration and the city government. We have 650 employees in the city here that work hard every day to help improve the quality of life and make Anderson a great place in which to work and live and to play. And we certainly appreciate all of their efforts. And I'd also like to thank all the various boards and commissions that work day in, day out. Particularly, I'd like to thank our city council. There's many members are here today. If not for their efforts and the efforts of our redevelopment commission and our economic development commission, we wouldn't be able to have great results like we're going to be able to announce today. I am also wanting to acknowledge and thank, and he will come up and speak here in a moment, the individuals that are really making this possible today, and that is, first of all, President Okamura of NTK. Thank you very much. I'd also like to thank and acknowledge the state of Indiana, particularly today being represented by the Indiana Secretary of Commerce, Jim Schellinger. Mr. Schellinger, thank you for being here. These folks play a very big part in helping Indiana continue to develop throughout the state. And as most of you know, Japan has been a very instrumental in the state of Indiana over the last few years in helping us to grow across this great state. And we work together very closely in order to improve the quality of life in Indiana. And so we're very pleased today to be able to announce that the city of Anderson, along with NTK Precision Axle Corporation, have entered into an agreement wherein this company is going to bring into our community a investment that's going to bring 198 new jobs, a 300,000 square foot facility, and an investment of $192 million. And this, again, would not be able to be done without the hard work of the individuals that are sitting here and that I've acknowledged here earlier. I'd also like to thank Jim Riggs, who is also here. Mr. Riggs is the president of NTN, which is a primary partner of the NTK organization. And working with him closely, our administration was able to come to the arrangements that we made in order to make this really happen. And so again, we're very excited that NTK and the city were able to come together in an agreement that is favorable to both the city and NTK, and that they bring into our community this substantial investment that will bring new employment and continued economic growth for our citizens. So at this time, it's my pleasure, and I'd like to introduce the Secretary of Commerce of the state of Indiana, Jim Schellinger. Jim?
Thank you, Mayor. Good morning, everyone. On behalf of Governor Eric Holcomb, it's a real honor and a privilege to be here today with you, Mayor, to celebrate this great event. Congratulations to the entire city of Anderson, Indiana. Thanks to our Senator Tim Lannon for all the work you do to help us at IEDC, and Terry Austin, a great representative from up here. But most of all, congratulations, Mr. Okamura. This is a very big day for Anderson. It's a very big day for NTN and NTK, and we couldn't be more proud. I'm so excited to be able to be here to celebrate the second NTK that is here in Indiana. And between NTK and NTN, we now have 4 NTN NTK facilities here employing many, many Hoosiers around the state. And again, on behalf of the governor, we are very grateful for that. Beginning back with the establishment of NTN in Columbus, Indiana back in 1990, and then the precision axle of NTK in Frankfort in 2004. Breaking ground, it's amazing to me as an architect by profession that broke ground just in November of 2015 on NTN, and it's up and running today and is producing products. And now this great announcement of NTK precision axle right here in Anderson, Indiana, employing 200 Hoosiers, an investment of $100 million in a 300 square foot facility. It doesn't get any better than that, folks. Isn't that exciting? Just last week, I had the privilege to speak at the Japan-American Society of Indiana conference in Indianapolis, Indiana, and it was great to celebrate the relationship between Japan and Indiana and our economic and cultural friendship. Since 2013, 60 Japanese-based companies have located in Indiana or expanded in our state, employing 7,200 Hoosiers. Today, we have over 260 Japanese companies in our state that employ 53,000 Hoosiers around our state. And one of the reasons I believe this is so successful, this relationship and our manufacturing success in automotive and truck industry, is a strong commitment that Indiana and Japan have to one another. Our governors, for the many, many years, have made annual jobs missions to Japan to visit many cities over there, and Japan's governors have also come over here on jobs missions. Pretty soon, I guess it'll be in September, I will accompany the governor over to Japan, to Tokyo, where we will celebrate, I think it's the 32nd Japan-U.S. Midwest Governors Association Conference in Tokyo, and then we'll also travel to our sister city, Toshiga. I was in Japan back in October, and I was able to visit in Tokyo, Nagoya, Toshiga, and of course, Osaka, home of NTN. So very proud to be there. But we are an international, this is very important, Indiana, nobody knows this better than Anderson, Indiana. Indiana is an international center for business excellence, an international center for business excellence in manufacturing. We have over, in our state, we have 38 countries that have invested in our state, employing 152,000 Hoosiers. And it doesn't get any better than right here in Indiana, in Anderson, Indiana, with NTN today. So on behalf of the governor again, I would like to congratulate all of the people of Anderson, Indiana. This is a great day for our entire state. I'd like to congratulate you again, Mayor and Mr. Okamura, and thank you very much for your commitment to Indiana. I really think the key to the whole relationship is the faith and trust you've placed in us, but most importantly, your friendship. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Secretary. And again, we think here in Anderson, we're so proud to have the number of companies coming in from internationally to do business. We like to think that they understand that we bring a great workforce, a great interest in diversity, and we love to work together with these various companies. And we are very proud today, again, that the folks at NTK have chosen Anderson. And so with that, it is my pleasure and privilege to introduce to you the president of NTK, President Tad Okamura. Okay.
Good morning. I'm Tad Okamura, President of NTK. And now I'm very excited to start our business in Anderson. And I really appreciate the big help from Anderson and the Indiana State. We are very appreciate. Thank you very much. We will grow up MTN Group and the NTK will grow up with Anderson. Thank you very much.
Thank you. At this time, it's my privilege and pleasure to present to President Okamura a gift and appreciation for, again, bringing your company and your trust, putting that in Indiana, and particularly in the city of Anderson. So thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Again, we'd like to thank everyone who took time out of your busy day today to come and participate in this exciting event. And I know there's a few members of the press here. If anyone has any questions for the president or for any of us in the city, we'd be happy to answer them at this time, or we'd be happy to answer them after we break from this meeting, whichever anyone would like. So, yes, Ken?
Mayor, part of the agreement is that NTK is going to provide 10 internships for Anderson high school students, and then, or Anderson high school students, but they're also offering 2 scholarships.
That's correct.
Is that going to be like a full ride And will it continue beyond a few years, or how's that going to work exactly?
Okay. Well, for right now, we've entered into an agreement that they are, as you pointed out, and we're excited about that, because what's really nice about NTK is that they want to be part of our community. They just don't want to come and just simply do business here, but they want to become part of the Anderson-Madison County area and bring real responsible partnership with the community. And part of that is their agreement to provide 10 internships to high school students here in Anderson on an annual basis. And in addition to that, they will be seeking out individuals who have interest in furthering their education into college by giving 2 scholarships with some of the universities that do business here locally, which includes Purdue University, Anderson University, and Ivy Tech, among others. So we're very, very proud of that. The exact detail of that you would have to get from the company as far as that, but primarily, as we understand it, as it's been formed in the agreement, is that it would cover tuition costs during the time period that they're in school.
One other question. When
Yes,
do they
sir.
hope to start production in Anderson?
I think they're going to be breaking ground in April and start production hopefully in October of next year. Is that correct? Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
In the press release that you handed out, you said about 200 new jobs. The IEDC is giving additional tax credits for 140 new jobs.
Yes.
Which number would you like us to use?
Yeah. Well, Jim, I think your understanding with your tax credits is that they have to reach, it's the 140 number is what they're incentivizing, but the actual number that we've incentivized in our agreement is the 200 number. Right. Well, again, thank you very much, and appreciate the press coming and being able to help showcase this. We're very proud of Anderson, very proud of the individuals who are standing in this room today that help make Anderson a great place to do business, and we look very forward to the continuing work and future expansions of this company and others. We'd also like to invite everyone here to feel free to stay and mingle. We do have some refreshments over here, and everybody is more than welcome to take part. So again, thank you so very much.